Hey, officer.
Deputy Benson with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. Reason I'm pulling you over is because you're kind of an oversized load and you don't have a flagged vehicle with you. Is there a reason for that?
Well, I had a bunch of loads that needed to be dropped off today, and I was got to go back and forth in just a regular dump truck, 5 or 6 times, and the boss is all about saving time and money, So he told me to get in this. They loaded it up for me, and I'm dropping off loads of dirt to different locations. I've got my hazards on and everything, and I've got the tag number. I have to hop up in there and get it for you. But
all right, yeah. If you just have your license on you.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my. Can I climb up in the top and get my license?
Yeah. Go ahead. Just. Don't try to drive off or anything.
Oh, I'm not. There you go, man. The name on it's Woody Harrelson. The Harrelson is Harlson.
All right, Mr. Harrelson, just sit tight. I'll be right back with you. Just stay out of the truck for right
now. Okay. Oh, I will. I'm gonna lean up against one of these tires here and take a smoke if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, that's fine. A little bit leery of getting into my car with him in front of me. All right, Mr. Harrelson. I mean, really, this vehicle isn't proper for making deliveries. It's not a road-worthy vehicle. It's for use on construction sites. We understand that it does have to go on the roads at some points to travel between locations, but you would definitely need like a flag vehicle or a warning vehicle because of the size.
Well, my boss is very, very cheap, and that's why I'm in this damn thing anyway. You should have seen me trying to make the turn back there onto Zancudo or whatever that road is back there, when I had to drop off the Liquor A. So I had to go inside. I had to go in the dirt.
Right. So you don't have any other vehicle that you can use besides this one?
Oh man, I do, but I don't want to get fired.
All right. I'm trying to think of what we can do here.
Could you be my flag person back to the site?
Are you just on your way back to the construction site now?
I had to make one more drop off at the place right behind me there at that liquor mart. They're gonna add on some more. I guess they're adding on some more parking or something. But I gotta make one last final drop there, and then I'm going back to the site and go home.
Yeah, you know what? Just there's nothing else going on right now, so I'll go ahead and I'll let you make your drop off, and then I'll run in front of you. Are you going back to where are you dropping this off at?
It's the mine place over by the Rex's Diner.
Okay, over at the quarry. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll get back in my vehicle. Go ahead and continue on, make your final drop, and then I will escort you back to the quarry.
Thank you, man.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell your boss that Blaine County Sheriff's Office says that that's definitely not appropriate for a delivery vehicle. And if you're going to have it on the roads, you definitely need a flag vehicle. Usually it's one in front of you and one behind you for safety.
Okay, I'll let him know. I don't know if he's going to really worry about it, but he's kind of an asshole, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I understand that. But glad you got back safe. Nobody, no damage to any vehicles. If you don't have any other questions, you're free to go. Have a nice night.
Thank you, man. I'm gonna go over and collect my $7.25 paycheck, and but I appreciate it.
Have a good day, sir. Sam 128. I'll be out at the Blaine County Sheriff's Office with an individual.
More.
Did you,
Hello?
were you looking for an officer?
Yeah, just someone to chat to. By any chance, were you the officer that was sitting up there by the airfield?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. I represent the client Eric Muse, who owns the airfield. He's currently locked up right now. I'm kind of like his representative in the security up there. Since it is a business and it's still under operation and everything, he just doesn't really want cops sitting on the property. Like out by the road, obviously we can't say anything about that, but I mean there was an officer sitting like right outside of the warehouse on the property. If he wants to sit like maybe over near the helicopter pad or something, that would be fine. It's just that area is where people go through, you know, to get onto the actual runway.
Alright, so you just basically don't want him sitting, no officer sitting in front of the warehouse area and in like blocking the runway or something?
Yeah, kind of just it's more of like, you know, people go up there to race and everything. If they see a cop sitting right there, it's intimidating for them. Since we just opened up, people are still kind of sketchy about, you know, going up there to have a good time and everything. I mean, if people want to sit over near like the helicopter pad, that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. Just like not near the runway in particular, if that could be helped.
I'm unsure about all the details. I know the where your sign is. That is probably a leeway.
Yeah,
to
I mean
you
that's
guys.
out by the road.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, he was sitting like up near the warehouse, actually up on the property. Like I said, if you want to sit over near the helicopter pad, that's on the property. Fine, that's fine too. It's just as long as it's not like right there, you know.
All right. Well, I'll talk to him, and I'll also talk to all the other officers and see what we can do about that for you.
All right, I appreciate it. I'm not trying to kick y'all off the property or anything. I got no problem with you guys being up there. We respect y'all, and we feel safe with y'all up there. But some people just get sketched out when you're sitting right in front of the runway and everything. So I'd appreciate that.
All right. I will. Like I said, we'll definitely. I'll pass it around.
All right, I appreciate it. You take care.
You as well. So, were you sitting over at the airport?
Yeah, I was sitting at the airfield for just a second, setting up my CAD. Then I sat there for a few more minutes, looking, getting everything, getting all of my stuff set up. Then I departed the area. Why?
Because that is, I guess, legal representation for the owner of the airfield. He was saying that you were, or some officer, was actually sitting back near the actual, like, hangar.
Yeah, I was in front of the hangar.
Alright, well, apparently they're asking us to not park in front of the hangar. I don't know, it's a touchy subject.
Oh, okay.
It is private property.
Yeah.
The sign is, I believe, like a leeway for us and them. So we can park, like, by the sign and everything like that. He even said if you want to park near the helicopter pad, but as far as, like, actually near the hangar itself. He said that they've opened it up for vehicles to start racing on the runway since it's not being used by planes currently, and they say that we're kind of scaring away his customers, I guess. So I don't know. I will definitely be discussing it with other officers as well.
Yeah, I wonder why they're worried about a police presence. I understand it's private property, but it seems a little interesting that they're worried about scaring people. No one should be scared of the police, but yeah, I understand where he's coming from. I'll make sure I won't get myself set up, and I'll find a different parking lot.
Yeah, it's definitely odd. I think because there have been some officers in the past that were stopping people on the property, but now that it's privately owned currently, I think they just want to make sure that they're not going to get harassed for racing or anything like that.
I get it. It's all good.
Alright. Other than that, I guess I'm going to get back out on the road. Alright, well, stay safe out there.
You too, my friend.
Sam 128, 1050, Cat Claw, and 68. Deputy Benson with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Doing all right. You were, I got you clocked at 63 and a 50. Any reason for the speed?
Where the hell was I going 63 at?
Right in front of me. I was sitting on the dirt road next to the airfield and clocked you at 63.
Oh, okay, man. I apologize about that.
You got your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Yeah, man. Let me find it, man. Here you go, man. Here's my ID and everything.
And can you verify the name on this ID?
Yeah, man. It's Woody Harrelson. I think you stopped me when I was in that dump truck, man.
I did. All right, just sit tight for a second. I'm gonna make sure that your insurance comes back valid and your plate comes back valid.
Okay, man.
All right, Mr. Harrelson, here's your information back. Yeah, just watch your speed. I understand sometimes it's hard to know what the speed limits are, but it's 50 on the road back there, so just make sure you're going at 50.
All right, man.
All right. You have a nice day, sir.
You too, man.
Sam 128, I'll be responding to a report of an accident at postal code 400. Sam 128, 1097.
What were you guys doing today? Just driving around the track?
Yeah, we were up at the Sandy Raceway up there. My buddy owns that, and we're like, hey, let's take it down here and see what we can do. And we're doing a couple laps, and then I came around and he smacked into a pole, man.
All right. All right, buddy. The ambulance is pulled.
I'm I'm gonna whisper this to you, but after he hit on the track there, he mentioned that he smelled cocaine. I'm not sure if that was like due to him hitting the pole. Maybe his mind's going nuts. I don't know if maybe he's on something. I don't know, man. Maybe you should check him. Like,
He said
he shouldn't be doing that stuff if he's gonna be doing that, you know?
He said he smelled cocaine?
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought was weird about it, and why I'm thinking maybe it's just because he hit his head. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Back in my day, I've indulged myself, and that shit don't have a smell, man.
Yeah, it's kind of odd. Thanks for letting me know. We'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, for sure. He seems like a good guy. You know, I don't want him hurting himself. I just met him and all, and seems like a good guy.
I'm gonna go make sure we look into that.
All right.
Did you get his information and everything?
No, I didn't. Do you think I wasn't gonna cite him for anything just because I wasn't necessarily. This was on private property.
Yeah, you didn't happen to like search him or anything, right?
No, I mean there wasn't really necessarily a reason to search him, was there?
The guy he was with just said that he made a weird comment about smelling cocaine after the crash, which is odd.
Smelling. Well, that could be a reason. I mean, maybe we should have the hospital run a toxicology on him. I don't know if that's something that we're allowed to do, but I mean, we could give it a shot. Like I said, anything would be suspicion at this time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. The hospital should do a toxicology screen on him anyways. And he could have, I mean,
yeah.
He could have just hit his head and been kind of talking out his ass, so.
Right.
So, hopefully they'll do a tox report. They'll let us know if they find anything.
Was it his friend wasn't doing anything illicit, was he?
We could ask. He offered up the information willingly, so.
Hey, buddy, you weren't doing anything maybe you shouldn't have been doing, were you?
No way. No. I've been out of that game for probably about 9 years now.
But you're saying your friend maybe did?
When he first crashed, I went over there. He was unconscious, and then I got him out of the car, and he woke up. And it's strange to me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been around cocaine. It don't have a smell. One of the first things he said was, "I smell cocaine." So I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if he did do it. I don't know if like maybe he hit his head and his brain was just kind of going, or
Right.
I don't know, man. I mean, you can feel free to search my car. You can search me if you want. I don't got nothing to hide or nothing on me. So.
All right. I'll tell you what. Just hang out here. Deputy, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe we should just go ahead and, since the car's here and the door's open, maybe we should just kind of go ahead and see if we see anything inside the vehicle from a glance, and then if there is something, we can go from there.
Yeah, we can see if there's anything visible.
All right.
You know what? When we were on the track, I made the call a couple times to y'all, and it was taking a bit. And he was like, "Man, I'm just gonna try and go to the hospital. I mean, I'm not a cop. I can't stop him from doing something." So I was like, I'll follow you. I'll try and make sure you get there safe or whatever. Man, he bounced off that light post over there, almost hit the Banshee there. He made this weird U-turn thing, and he just ramped it right up that wall.
So
I don't even understand how he did it.
This was after he had already crashed once?
Yep. I told him he shouldn't be driving, but he got in and was trying to get to the hospital himself.
Alright.
I don't think his head was quite in the right place at that point.
Yeah, he sounds like he probably was suffering from a concussion, if not more.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was probably going probably a good 80 around the corner, and he just smacked into the pole right there, so I'm assuming he hit his head pretty damn hard. He wasn't wearing his harness, he said, too, which doesn't help.
I don't see anything visually. I'll just go ahead and get it towed out. Do you want to go ahead and search him and his vehicle since he's given us permission, or you want to just leave it alone?
It's up to you.
Like I said, y'all can feel free. It's open to you.
I mean,
I personally wouldn't.
at this point, I personally don't see any reason to. I mean, I know you're offering, but that's not necessarily a reason to go ahead and search you. A little confused as to why you'd give your buddy up, but you know, it's okay.
Well, the thing is, I don't really know the guy. We just met up at Sandy Airport, and he was like, "Hey, want to race?" And you know, I'm looking to take this thing out, get it tested on the track, and
I got you.
it's not that I'm trying to put him out or anything. He seems like a really good guy. I like him so far. If he is into that shit and he's out driving around, you know, I want him to get figured out, get his life straight, and not have this happen and possibly kill him next time, you know?
Right. You just maybe saw something that maybe wasn't okay, and you're just letting us know.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and ring up the hospital and see if they are going to do a toxicology report, and we'll go from there.
All right. Do you need this gentleman to stick around any longer?
Actually, if you don't mind, can I get your information real quick, just so I can run it in the system, make sure you're not a wanted felon or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The name's Marcus Luggs. Spelled just like a lug nut. And Marcus is M-A-R-K-U-S.
Okay, just go ahead and hang out right here for 1 second. I'm going to run the information real quick, okay?
Yep.
Charles 529 Danny.
Man, I still don't get how he got that thing up there.
Call in CAD still valid?
I saw it happen and I still don't even get it.
Right. 10-4, we're on scene now.
10-4.
I know it's a new car and maybe you want to have a little fun in it, but just, you know, do us a favor and don't go whipping around the streets real fast, okay?
Oh, no, not at all. This is my track car. I don't mess around on the streets with it, even if I were to do that, so.
Awesome.
Watch
all right,
out,
Marcus.
deputy. That car looks like it's sliding at you.
Yeah, careful.
I was wondering how we were going to get it down off the wall. Looks like it's going to do it for us.
Yeah, gravity, man.
Makes that a lot easier.
Anyway, all right, Marcus. Have a good one. Stay safe.
All right, you guys take it easy. Stay safe out there.
All right, appreciate it.
Have a nice night, sir.
You too.
Sam 211. Can I get a 1070 to my location?
10-4, 1070 on road. It'll be off-duty tow, Favignano's garage, ETA 5 minutes.
10-4.
Do you need me to stay on scene with you, or you got this?
No, I got it. You can go ahead and clear on out. I appreciate you coming down and assisting, though.
All right. Have a safe one.
Have a good one.